Coulson takes charge.
Tyquendo Tracey gets a good start.
Tyquendo Tracey justifies.
Did Tyquendo Tracey really justifies? What is the truth? What is false? Who is telling lies? The head coach hit back by threatening legal action. You know what? Let's jet into this story. Welcome to Jet. So first and foremost, before I get into this topic, where Jet tries to evaluate what is the truth, what is false, who is telling lies, what are the facts in this heated debate that started in Budapest in the Jamaica relay camp between the head coach and a few athletes. Give thanks to Yahuwah and to his son Yeshua HaMashiach. And while you're at it, why not touch the like button, smash the subscribe button, touch up the bell before you forget. Yes, man. So there is two sides to a story and sometimes three. And Jet is here to try and blend the two stories so you can form your own judgment. So the national head coach, which Jet would refer to at times as Mr. Suchman, says that he will be taking legal action against Tyquendo Tracey for making what he would describe as alleged libelous, defamatory and comments that have damaged his reputation.
Technical leader for Jamaica's team at the World Championships, Maurice Wilson, says he'll be taking legal action, or he's considering legal action, against sprinter Tyquendo Tracey.
Former national champion vented his frustration over what he perceived to be his sidelining from the preparation of the men's sprint relay pool in Budapest. However, Wilson says Tracey's allegations were malicious, libelous and defamatory.
The utterances were libelous, defamatory. There is no way I will have to seek redress in relation to my reputation.
And the utterances Mr. Suchman is talking about is because of this man here. Yes, man, the one-time World Continental Cup winner, the World Under-20 Championship silver medalist, the one-time NACAC champion, and the two-times championship silver medalist over NACAC Under-20 games, Mr. Tyquendo Tracey, who said this.
Right now, based on what I know, I am officially off the 4x1. I won't be competing. Due to what I can say is favoritism, due to this gentleman here, Maurice Wilson. He's, as some may know, the head coach of the team. And I'm being replaced by an athlete with the addition of Maurice Wilson's athlete who did not make the team because he wasn't selected from our knowledge. I was selected. You can see the selection from J3 that was released. Michael Campbell is not on that 5, right? And they included Kadrian Gosen, who shouldn't even be here in the first place. Of course, this person is coached by Maurice Wilson, the head coach of the national team. There has been a whole heap of bias and privileges people have been gotten.
So that is the allegation to which Mr. Suchman say he will be considering taking legal action. But how are these decisions made? Who made the final selection, and how and what is the process in which the final selection is being decided?
Taekwondo is not entitled to run on the relay. The 3 persons who are included in the pool are 1, 2, 3 at the trials. The coaches have the liberty to decide who are the other 3 athletes. So the coach who was in charge of the team made the decision that Golson was the next person he was going to look at.
So by way of fact and rules, it looks as if Mr. Suchman is not guilty for changing around the athletes because he's not a part of the selection committee. 4 athletes are automatically qualified, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then the rest are chosen by discretion by the selection committee. So therefore Mr. Suchman will get a tick where that is concerned. We don't know if he has any influence on the selection committee, or we don't know whether he has any overriding privileges to make the changes when they make their final decision. So what is the justification for picking Kadrian Gosen over Tyquendo Tracey?
If we were to look at the times of the top 5 times, Tracey would have run 10.09, Golson 9.94. Tracey 10.20, Golson 9.96. Tracey 10.21, Golson 10.04. Tracey 10.26, Golson 10.08. Tracy 10.27 and Golson 0.11 second.
If they are going to say, oh, this person ran XYZ time, that's not a valid point. You have Julian Ford, Kishian Thomas, and Johan Blake, who has run faster than him.
Well, the coach start by saying that the top time Tracy ran is 10.09. Well, that is factually incorrect, Mr. Coach. So I can't give you a tick for that. If he's saying that Golson recently ran a faster time than Tracy in terms of personal best, yes, you're absolutely correct where that is concerned. But Tracy has run a faster time than 10.09. Yes, it was in the early days. Yes, he's 5 years older than Golson, and Golson is improving, but that is not the top time that he has run, to which the coach just read out. So Mr. Suchman, when doing his media rounds and doing his interview, he said that he saw Mr. Tracy and he felt intimidated.
In having the conversation, which was not on camera, I saw Tyquendo Tracey jumped in front of me with his arms folded in a very intimidatory fashion.
Tyquendo Tracey did not deny that he was there, and this is what he had to say.
When they were trying to ask him the questions, I went there and stood up. I just stood up and I went like this, but my hat was the other way. And I was looking at him because I wanted to hear his response to the question I'm listening. And when he looked up and saw me, he looked into my face and he asked me, "Can I help you?" I said, no, I'm just standing here. And then he also said to me, "Do you want something?" I said, "No, I'm just there, just like everybody else. I'm just here." So then he said to the reporters that, "You know what? Can we take this somewhere else? Because I don't know what this is." So I'm like, when we might take this somewhere else? Is this something you're saying that you don't want me to hear?
Well, you, the viewers, going to have to make up your mind whether you believe that Mr. Suchman felt intimidated, or you think Tyquendo Tracey wanted to just be there to hear what he had to say. So there's no tick or crosses against that, because there is no facts established. Is he said and she said kind of situation. I've covered the full interview by Tyquendo Tracey in this video here, so I'll leave a link in the description box if you want to watch the full video where I give my commentary on it. So after winning the silver medal in the 4x100 meter women relay, there has been speculation as to why Elaine Thompson-Herah was not included into the final itself. Well done to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce with a heroic performance in order for us to win the silver. Nationwide understands that it was Elaine Camp that rejected her from running a certain leg in the race, but Elaine Camp is hitting back. Especially Elaine on social media is hitting back, subtly saying it's lies, lies and more lies, because that was not the case. So therefore, the trouble, the plots, the rabbit hole thickens in the relay pool, the relay selection and the relay camp, to which speculations has been swirling around. But if you compare like for like, Tyquendo Tracey has won more championships than Kadian Golson, and in regards to the relay section, Tyquendo Tracey is more experienced and normally placed very well where that is concerned. So did what happened in the camp had a bearing on our overall performance and the medal tally? I mean, we came fourth, which is not bad, to be honest. Usually on average we are second in the medal tally, because in 2009 we came second, in 2011 third, in 2013 we came second, 2015 we came second again. Only 2017 at London we came 15th. I don't know what happened there, but 2019 we came third, and 2022 we were third, and now obviously 2023 we came fourth. So not a bad overall performance, to be honest. I believe that the camp issue may well be a distraction, and perhaps we could have picked up more medals. Who knows? It has also been reported as fact that Kadian Golson was not part of the six to which was named in that press conference from the Dre 3A. And for example, for the mixed relay, there were 4 athletes picked, not 6 but 4. And when the IAAF released their entry list, Kadian Golson showed up into the mixed relays. Why was he not named initially? And there are questions about Rashid Dwyer, who ranked lower than other athletes, but for some reason was actually picked and put on the team. And that raises a lot of questions. And both athletes are actually coached by such man who is part of the GC Foster camp. So something doesn't smell right. I mean, is there something very sinister going on? I mean, Tyquendo Tracey was correct in raising some good points and bringing these issues to the forefront and to the spotlight, because it is appear that these things has been going on for a long time. So we are glad that he did. He may well be wrong to accuse such man of being part of the selection process without evidence, but it has been reported, it appears that such man is actually part of the selection process. The question is he? And the selection team itself should not have any athletes in Jet's view as part of the team at all if they're going to make the selection, because that raises question and creates conflict of interest. And how can you be the head coach, the head of the squad, without knowing or played any part, but then your athletes showed up who weren't qualified or picked initially, and that doesn't appear as if there could be some favoritism going on, or that doesn't appear as if there is some sort of conspiracy going on. So what is your view? Do you believe that the selection team should have no athletes in the squad, so therefore it avoids accusation and favoritism and, you know, prevent conflict of interest? Do you also believe that such man was part of the selection process, or do you believe that he had nothing to do with it and played no part in such decision? Write your comments below, man, and let's have a discussion about this. For those of you who forgotten to subscribe, please remember to touch the like button, smash the subscribe button, touch up the bell, and remember to share with friends and family. So you all go on now. We're going to jet off,